I know so many people who wanted to be illustrators or wanted to be artists, but ended up becoming UX designers, which is really bizarre because those are two completely separate professions. There's so many people who are working in the creative industry, but they're working in the wrong neighborhood of it. And they don't realize it because they're telling themselves, well, I wanted to be a creative. I'm working in the creative industry. Great. But it's not really, is it? But the creative industry has in fact grown enough to provide more accessible jobs. However, most of those accessible jobs are disproportionately focused within certain pockets of the industry. For example, tech enables a whole bunch of UX jobs. And so a lot of people who have graduated with an art and design degree, they get funneled into that side of the industry as a means of getting their first job, of entering the workforce, of making money, making their living. All of that is fine. But in the process, they talk themselves into climbing a ladder that they don't really want to be climbing. In some ways, it's easier if your day job and the thing that you're doing for sustenance is vastly different from the thing that you really want to be doing. The classic example being that you want to be an actor and you're waitressing on the side to help you pay the bills. There's no confusing those two things. And so when you're in that position, you are working every single day to inch away from that and move to something that you really want to be doing. But when your day job is in the creative industry, just in the wrong neighborhood of it, that can really numb you to the fact that you're not really doing what you want to be doing. I'm not saying you need to give up your day job today if you need it. Be really honest with yourself and admit to yourself if you are in the wrong area of the creative industry so that you can start doing everything that is in your power to start moving away from it and moving into the right ones. And quite often it's not just about, oh, I'm going to hop into the next room. It's very much about going and walking a couple of blocks over and going into a different building altogether. Because when you find the area that you really want to be in, a lot of things are going to change. Your network is going to change. Your forms of income are going to change. The frequency of your income is going to change. So many different things are going to have to change, and that can be scary. But the only way to begin that process is by first admitting to yourself that you're not where you really want to be, which is fine because you can now start to get there. And if you need more fortification, I do mentorship for both creative students and professionals. You can book a session on my website. I also do a couple of free live sessions here on Instagram. So DM me and we can set it up.